Look, all I know is the last time I saw a plate of pancakes in front of Doc, he slapped his cheeks, all four of them, and then rubbed his tummy.
Welcome to Sleuthcast with Dr. Bear, Bumpy Bear, and Swiss Bear. Join them in the den for some bear opinions on gaming. And now, our host, Dr. Bear.
Welcome to Sleuthcast. I'm Doc, with my co-hosts Fumpy and Swiss.
Hello.
Pancakes are a bad thing.
I get into this.
Yeah.
Why are pancakes
Never
bad?
feed him to a panda.
Don't feed a panda pancakes. You shouldn't even
Well, when
feed
you feed him
bears.
to a panda, he slaps all four cheeks.
Yes.
And that's a bad thing?
Guessing?
I'm guessing it might be bad. Yeah. So, what do you guys think about modding? I mean, I've played a shitload of Bethesda games in my day. I've modded Bethesda games. I enjoy it. And it's not even always necessarily just like, oh, I need this weapon or whatever. Like, what do you guys feel about this?
Okay. My take. Because everyone's asking for it.
You know, I have a fucking turkey
Tell us
on my
more,
head,
Bumpy.
and I have
Tell
never
us
heard
more.
anybody ask for it.
Okay.
I just did. Were you not listening?
Fair.
I spent a fair share of the wrong side of modding. In Modern Warfare 2 lobbies where I got the jitter mod, or where like all single fire guns turned into completely fully automatic.
It's called a
There was-
fucking auto clicker, dog. You don't need a mod for that now.
Yeah. Then there was other mods that I had where I could literally just run super fast. I had aimbot. There was the ones that made. The
Oh,
game
so you're
less-
calling hacks. All right, cool.
Yes. So I had hacks. I had the wrong side of the thing here. That super fun. Don't get me wrong. It made the
I
game
bet
less
it
fun.
is.
It made the game 100% less fun. I will admit that. Was it wrong? Yes. But I had fun.
Did you talk shit when
Fuck
you were
you,
killing
man.
everybody? Because that's what
Yeah,
I would
dude.
have done.
I was a
Yeah.
punk ass kid on Modern Warfare 2 in 2008, whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, dude, I bet you were one of the kids I shit on when I played then.
Yes. Also, a little fun derailed story. I used to be like, "Oh, do you want these mods, dude? Give me 1,600 gamer or Microsoft points, and I'll fucking give you these mods." Just stole the fucking kid's money and then left. I was a real piece of shit, dog.
All right. So
but,
Swiss,
no.
once the ATF comes and arrests his ass, it's gonna be 50-50, dog.
Hey, man.
Fuck.
But no, with the mods, not hacks. The mods nowadays, like the only thing I could think of right now is GTA, like the modded lobbies where you can the role playing and getting in different cars that like there was one I recently saw where it's like you start with a very squished limousine, and every time you bump something, it turns into a longer limousine until you are like 100 feet fucking long or whatever the shit. Shit
Okay,
like that.
that's
The
fucking
harmless. It is stupid. See,
That's
what I'm saying. If
fucking
it's
awesome,
harmless-
though.
If it's fucking harmless, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
If you want to be a game creator and you knew this is coming, like Bethesda, it's a big one. If you know it's coming,
Well, that's why they have the
Make-
creation kit now.
exactly, make it its own thing.
Yeah.
Like have people who want to play the game, play the game. People who want to like play the game, then go to a different section and fuck around and find out. Go for it. But there's definitely I don't want to say fine line between hacking and modding, because modding can be fun and harmless. Hacking, you are just a dick.
Depends on the game, because like a Bethesda game, it's not necessarily considered hacking, but any other game where you start to mod it, then they consider hacking if they don't allow it. But in my mind, hacking is where you do like God mode in a multiplayer game where nobody can kill you. Not give your guy a big head because it's fucking hilarious. You know what I mean? The big head mode is always cool. But games used to do that where you put the code in, you'd have big head. Like the old Madden games, you could have big head, little people, like super high jump, super narrow goalposts, like all kinds of weird shit to change the game up a little bit, and that was cool. And then it just like went away.
Have all NPCs be fucking sexy babes.
Okay, speaking of that, I seen a Starfield mod for voluptuous bodies. I installed it, and good God, they got asses on them models, dude. Like, holy shit, why? I want to play the game, not look at a computerized ass cheeks jiggle as they walk. I mean, it's cool, but like, fuck.
Doc,
Hey,
come on.
I got kids. I
You
can't
know,
be touching
I'm walking
myself
down
playing
with
my
the
game,
quick
dude.
list.
What the fuck? But no, like,
You're the one who downloaded it. You knew what it was.
oh, I did. And like the thong was eaten by their butt. It was dope.
Why you complain then?
My kids walked
Sounds
up like
they delivered.
my son walked up like, "Hey, yo, what are you doing, Dad?" I said, "Don't ask questions and don't tell your mother." But yeah.
And with like going back to GTA, and like this is not a mod, this is not a hack, but there's like things that the game people incorporate, like the flying fucking bike that shoots, and that just seems unfair. And then it goes back to the whole pay to win and
Yeah,
everything like that.
it all boils down to the certain base concepts.
Yeah, so it's just like, I don't know. I'm okay with it being a thing as long as it's not harming other people, making the game completely fucking unfair, and make it its own thing.
Okay, so now I'm gonna kind of piggyback off what you said there, right? Like let's say you got the rocket bike in GTA. They should have the ability to turn off PvP in the server for yourself, so they could try to grief you, but it's not going to do a damn thing. Then it's okay in my eyes, because you could be like, I don't want to partake.
So, I guess overall for me on modding in general, I don't know how to respond back to that.
It's all good, man.
I don't have a problem with modding as long as it doesn't break the game for everybody else, and if that's the type of thing going on, I'm kind of surprised it doesn't already exist. Like, where's Star Wars? Where literally it's just a game frame for you to go in and see what you can do to make yourself to encourage people to snoot first into their own modding. The other thing for me with modding is I'm cool with it, like I said, as long as it's not breaking the game for other people. But like when I think of modding, games that come to mind are like some of the mods for that are funny. Shrek's, swimming along and stuff like that. Others though brought in old leviathans or mythical creatures or stuff that like they've tried to animate other things that they showed in the game like best they could.
Yeah.
For me, that's a cool thing because, like, okay, now you're showing the game creator what else you would like to see or other ways they could push the limits of their own game. And it's not at their expense.
Exactly.
Like, oh, damn, turns out people actually really liked this. How could we bring that in? And I guess my other thought is I enjoy watching it. Like, I don't have modded stuff myself. I don't know how to even begin to any of that.
If you're on PC, you can go to Nexus Mods. There's 2,487 games with mods on there. All you do is download the mod into the thing, and Nexus Mods will automatically take care of the rest. It's all pre-set up. But like I'm looking here, and they've got literally Skyrim, obviously, Fallout 4, New Vegas, Oblivion, Cyberpunk, Baldur's Gate, Subnautica, Red Dead. They got Spider-Man. They got Hogwarts Legacy, No Man's Sky, Dark Souls, Metal Gear Solid 5. Like, just a fucking Mass Effect. Like, just a massive amount of mods, right? And some of them are just quality of life mods, and some of them are like, oh, this weapon would be cool in this game. And again, some are the voluptuous bodies, like, oh, check out these half-naked chicks. There literally is mods for everybody. It's not exactly the most accessible thing in the world, because I had to do a little bit of research to understand what was going on. But now that I get it, like, it's super easy, right, once you understand it. But I don't think for console it's quite as easy.
And I mean, don't get me wrong, like I said, for the most part, I'm not bothered by not having access, but I will say, like, seeing PokeTubers and the random Pokemon generator that allows you to swap starters and stuff like that at the start of games for some of their challenges, like, that would be cool. There's a few other things like that I've seen people do, and like there's there's modded versions of it where you're Team Rocket, or there's one out now where it's Pokemon but you're the gym leader in this small town, and the more successful you are, the bigger the town gets around you. It's your job to sustain the town. Those would be cool to play in my mind, but I have no idea how to even begin to gain access to something like that.
Yeah.
So I enjoy watching it.
Hell yeah. And okay, so now like I know Swiss has played a bunch of Subnautica. He loves the game. I love the game. It's a great game. There's a mod to add a fucking clock to your base. It's it, just a clock, digital or analog. It's fucking that's a cool little quality of life feature. They've got some that allow you to dock your Cyclops to your base in like through the porthole you would go in once you exit it. They've got auto sorting stuff. That I think that's kind of.
I've seen the auto sorting mods used. Those are amazing.
I know, right? Especially
simpler.
when you're trying to make. You're like, okay, I need this many titanium, but you got it in 17 different containers.
Right. So it acts like it's all one container, and when you go to put things in, you don't have to organize it either. It organizes for you, so you're just dropping crap.
Saves time, especially when you're doing a playthrough.
Into your own inventory.
I really enjoy that stuff.
What are we talking about?
Mods for a game.
Right.
So I'm looking at Elden Ring because I love Elden Ring, right? They have the Halig Tree Knight set is an armor in the game, and it's literally all they do is change it to the armor from Odin from Valhalla Rising. So they just changed the armor. And I like Fallout 4 because I'm playing Fallout 4 modded. I put the Scar Heavy in the game, and that's my weapon of choice. I'm doing like a modern weapons because technically it takes place in the future, but it's in the past. It just seems weird, you know.
I think Minecraft did it kind of right.
Yeah.
Where, like, yeah, play the base game, cool. And to be fair, Minecraft is a single player unless you invite people to your world. But you have the option to go buy mods. Like, there's a mod out there. It's called Crazy Craft, where you, like, let's say a regular diamond sword does, like, 8 points of damage. I think it's 7. Regardless, there's swords in Crazy Craft that do 1,000 because you need it to defeat the bosses that come with that mod pack. So I think Minecraft did it right, where it's like, cool, you want this? Like, I'm not a big fan of buying it, but like, it's the right way to go about it, I guess. Like, if you want this crazy shit, buy the crazy shit, and you can do whatever you want with that crazy shit. Like, obviously, you can't just join in other people's worlds. That's just a vanilla world, and just be like, boom, I got a fucking 10,000 fucking hit point fucking sword.
Okay.
That's not how that works.
If you are a pervert and you like perverted mods, I literally just clicked on a mod. All the images were blacked out. I was like, oh, what is it? I click on it. Better nude mod body for Elden Ring. You can. This chick has a vagina. Like what the fuck is the purpose of that? Like, I'm all for having fun, but goddamn, some horny bastards, dude. No, that's actually a really nice looking one. I kind of. I'm gonna keep checking. Nice. I'm gonna keep checking it out. But like, you get my point though, right? Like, what's the point of having? It's supposed to be a certain type of game, right? Like, why do I need to see her vagina lips? I don't. You're gonna just put some panties on her, dude, like in a bra.
You know exactly what it's for.
Oh, I know.
Erotic fan fiction.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, then why are you asking why?
I just want to know, okay? God damn it.
We all know what it is.
You can get prettier characters in games, like that's cool, because some of these character models are shit, right? We can all agree that, like, Bethesda games, the mouth movement is dog shit. I downloaded a mod for Fallout 4 to make the mouth movement look more natural, and it's like I'm talking to a person and not a fucking idiotic NPC. Those are cool mods. I don't understand the nudity thing, but, you know, whatever. But personally, I think mods...
Get out your fiddle and get out your bow.
So modding, should companies allow it? Honestly, I think they should, because like Starfield has UI updates already, a lot more streamlined. It's something that Bethesda just missed the mark on a little bit. It's not reinventing the wheel. It's literally taking pictures and putting it to a list and giving all the information you could need instead of having to click on it and inspect it. It's all there, so you don't have to click on it, inspect it, waste more time fucking around. It gives you all the stats you need.
Like, no, I 100%.
That type of shit.
I think modded should be added, just for the fact, like, cool, you created this game that you want people to check out. People are going to check it out for what it is, and then if people want to continue to have fun with it, let them make it their own.
Yeah. Okay,
so, yeah, no,
so I guess
modding should be accepted.
What do you feel about modding in a multiplayer game where it's online multiplayer? Because Elden Ring and all those are multiplayer, but they're not affected because you go in as a spirit, right? Like in Elden Ring and Dark Souls and all that. You go in as a specter or a spirit. And whatever they have going on in the world does not affect you in your world. So you could have the nude models in your world. You go into their world, and they're like, wow, Why is a
And
chick naked? You know.
Again, as long as you're not harming others.
Yeah,
and
I
making
think that's the
game
big
less fun.
thing. You're not damaging, and you're not
Like
going
if it's just a
again.
visual,
Yeah,
if it's
visuals
just a
your own
are.
visual
lobby.
thing.
It should have its own lobby. Yes, I agree. So now let's say you're doing a big head mod, and everyone with big head mods is in the lobby together. That would be fucking hilarious. That would be fun to
That
play.
would be funny.
Yeah, that'd be fun to play. Aimbot lobby,
Actually
probably
tier
not.
that stuff, though. Well, no, but you can tier that stuff though.
Mhm.
Just the same as you can level cap for matchmaking and stuff like that, Call of Duty and
Yeah.
all that. Same thing. All it has to do is read certain mods and what they are, and like, oh,
Yeah.
you're playing with a bunch of cosmetic crap that doesn't change the gameplay. Sweet. So yeah, you got big head and big hands and all this other random crap and
Mm-hmm.
running around, as long as it's not anything that really breaks the game or changes the gameplay style. It was just aesthetic. However, if you're the dude running around with the one-shot kill weapon and stuff like that,
Yeah.
okay, you're in a different lobby. Obviously,
Once
you're
it starts
quite bigger,
becoming
you're, more
unfun
dangerous
for
than
another
big
player.
headed.
See, but even if like Call of Duty was just like, oh, here's an entire lobby for a bunch of hackers, it's not gonna be fun.
They've done that.
Everybody's-
In fact, they do that on Warzone.
Right. It's just not.
Mhm.
That doesn't seem fun. If everybody has all fucking aimbots and everyone shoots through walls, so it's literally just people dying after dying after dying, and it's just not.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem fucking fun.
I'm sorry, but if let's say I was hacking and I got put in one of them lobbies, I'd stop hacking because that shit is, if you're not having fun, what's the point? And I think that is
Right,
part
but
of
if
the
your version
punishment.
having fun is just killing everybody, do me a favor, just find the base version of some game, turn it to fucking novice, and play it. All you wanted to do was mow down everybody,
Yes.
then just go play a base game, put it
Mm-hmm.
on easy, and mow them down. Otherwise, you're just kind of a piece of trash, because really what you're telling me is the only reason you're doing any of this is because you want to ruin shit for everybody else. Like,
Yeah.
I just want to be the guy to shit on everybody.
Right. And
Congratulations, you're a dick.
So-
You don't deserve anything other than being in a lobby with more of you.
something that upset me a little bit was I think it was GTA when they created the GTA Online RP, where you're just role playing as somebody like your actual character,
Yeah.
and like there's a bunch of mods and everything. I think. No, it was Call of Duty. It was they created their own thing where it was like one game that you can download on your PC. It's literally every single map that you can want from any Call of Duty, any gun from Call of Duty, anything like that. It was a straightforward game where it's like there's no like aimbots, no nothing like that. It's
Yeah.
literally just like one game, all the games in one game. And Modern Warfare 2 was just like, or the people Activision were just like, no, take it down. It's not ours. Like, what is this hurting besides like your sales that won't even fucking make a dent, honestly, in your
Yeah.
fucking money? Like, just let the people do these mods because they are clearly the people modding this game. They're clearly doing something that the entire community wants. You guys refuse to do. It's just like either listen to the community or let the community do what they want to do, in my opinion.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
I disagree with anything you're saying, but what I will point out is, like, okay, so Subnautica is a game that is very supportive of its modding community. It's also a smaller independent company, correct,
Yes.
Doc?
Yeah, that's correct.
Bethesda, since the beginning, has been a fan of their modding community because most of the people who had been working in Bethesda started off as hacking, modding people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, that's just kind of
Yeah.
who they part of what that company is in a way. And it's something that they've always been sort of friendly towards. So Bethesda has always carried some type of clause or thing in their deal that has always been okay with it, where they do not punish and go after the way some other companies do.
Yeah.
So that's really one of those things where, like we were just saying, so Call of Duty, this out. Right. Think of who owns Call of Duty and all the rights to it, and who all
Now
has
it's
their hands in that.
Microsoft.
Right. That's my point.
Yep.
It's a giant conglomerate.
So
If they aren't being able to monetize it, they aren't interested.
that's true. I wouldn't doubt that in the near
As
future you
where
can mod
somebody,
it.
like I said, where like Subnautica, they welcome it because for them it was a way to test other development stuff and see new ideas and what their fan base is thinking and would like to see or what they wish was better.
Mm-hmm.
You even saw some of that with Subnautica and in Below Zero, where some of the modifications that they made to the way certain interfaces worked, they had changed to what you'd actually seen in some of the mods.
Yeah.
To streamline it and make it better. Then you have Bethesda, who just encourages it because Bethesda likes seeing the crazy crap you do.
They like the
Bethesda
creativity,
loved
yeah.
Thomas the Tank Engine Dragon Man.
Dude,
Like,
Macho Man Death Claws, like that shit is fucking awesome.
yeah,
And think of the content, like you
you
play a
know,
game and it's
it
normal Death Claw, and then you play again, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna make Macho Man. So now,
freaking brought fur over to
now if you look at it this
Skyrim.
the way I'm looking at it, right? They make X amount of missions in the game, right? Side missions, main missions, faction missions, all that shit's in the game. You can mod full ass factions with brand new missions into the game with the creation kit. It extends the life of their game, which allows them time to develop the next game and not push it out in 2 years. Like Starfield, I think was in development for like 10 plus fucking years, right? Why?
Oh, yeah.
I don't fucking know. It doesn't seem like it's been in development for 10 years.
First new IP.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Bethesda's first new IP in over 10 years, right?
Yeah, that's a long time. You know, you can call it Space Skyrim or, you know, Space Fallout, but Bethesda, what do you expect? Like, their storytelling is pretty similar, right? You know, like, they're good at telling stories. They're fantastic at that. Making a game function without bugs, you know, they're a little less good at that. But that's what the modding community is there for. They can fix the bug. There's so much knowledge in the world that having the ability for a dude in, say, Connecticut in his mom's basement is like, I know how to fix that bug. Gets the creation kit, fixes the bug. That bug's gone. Bethesda's like, holy fuck. Gets a hold of the guy like, hey, you want a job? The guy can get a job, right? The opportunity with modding to actually become a full-time developer is there. You just have to not be some pervert making naked bodies, because that's never going to go into the mainstream game. Never. It's just not going to happen. Is it interesting? Is it cool? Sure. Seeing a naked woman beat the shit out of a giant dragon would be fucking hilarious, right? But the media obviously wouldn't like that. But I think for a whole of modding, add the ability to add content to your game extends the life of your game and makes more people want to buy your game, in turn giving you more money.
With that being said, look at Minecraft. They did that, and
yeah,
it's been a fucking solid game for a decade and a half.
Bro, there's so many mods for all the games that I've played and truly enjoy. Besides Call of Duty, you can't really mod that. There's changes in weapons, changes in animations, just little things that make the game so much better just by the one small tweak. But I think custom lobbies for cheaters is important. If you get caught cheating until they don't detect your cheats for X amount of time, you should be stuck in the shit lobbies, because get fucked. Nobody wants to go online and get fucking shit on because you hate yourself and you want to cheat. I'm going to go get shit on by somebody who's genuinely just better than me. I don't want to be like, oh, this guy's cheating. And I think that's the fine line you have to tread. Is it a single player game, or is it an all online multiplayer game, or is it like a mix of both?
Like with fucking Call of Duty, it's like
look, all I'm saying, if it's an online shooter, trust me, you didn't need the mod, you didn't need the hack. You were going to kill me anyway.
like
Unless I'm playing with you, Swiss. I got you, dog.
before the Ricochet anti-cheat came out for Call of Duty, everyone that was a quick getaway to like, oh, dude's hacking, fuck that guy, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
No, there's some people out there that are just good, and maybe you're just fucking bad.
Back in 2009, I'm gonna tell a quick story here before we continue on with what we're talking about. I'm in the Army. One of my good buddies, his little brother, FaZe Clan, reached out to him to make trick shot videos. I watched this motherfucker do trick shots like they were nothing. We went to formation, and then we went back and chilled at his house because we're like, fuck it. We do whatever we want because we're in the Army. And if you're cool and you don't make a name for yourself, you can feasibly just disappear into the mist and show up at the end of the day and nobody none the wiser. But don't do that. It's bad. I didn't get in trouble for it, so I can talk about it. And I'm free, bitches. But, like, this dude would just do 360 spins with the fucking sniper, just, bah, headshot. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, he was so good. He knew exactly how long it took to spin. Like, all the mathematics that were involved in the actual trick shot, he had it down to a T.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Like, I'm not gonna say I was like FaZe Clan level, but back in Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, yeah, no, I was there with him.
Yeah.
Like,
trick shots are dope. Like, if you could pull it off, that's cool.
Like, having all like the little glitches or whatever incorporated into your trick shot. Like, there was one where you're holding a pistol and a tack knife, and you can make the tack knife flip and everything. It's called the catwalk. Getting that incorporated or whatever when it first came out.
Yeah, that was a big thing because, like, oh my god,
bee's knees, man.
Yeah,
fucking bee's knees.
It's the bear's balls.
Yeah, no, I miss trick shotting. There's not much we can do now besides spin around and try to hit your shot.
Yeah.
But still, even that's impressive. Like 360 off a tall building, throwing your throwing knife and try to hit that motherfucker. You get that, you know, goddamn, I'm gonna be like, Mom, get the camera.
Mom, I did it.
Yeah, it's the first time I've ever heard of this clan. Sorry.
Face Clan?
Okay, in case you guys didn't know, Swiss is not hip like us bears. He's a square bear. He's not big into this stuff, and that's. I figured that would come up when we mentioned it. So FaZe Clan is like the Patriots of the NFL in the gaming world. Think about it, like the Dynasty. It's FaZe Clan.
Yeah, I suppose.
And then 100 Thieves is like the Cowboys. Think they're really good, but they're all right.
Then Optic is the
haven't won shit in a while, but they're still relevant. And
well, 103 Thieves went through some shit because of the owner, but
yeah,
we won't talk about that.
Yeah, that's a whole nother story.
Yo,
where Swiss is like, I'm not even coming to this, dog. So it's an esports thing, right? It's like a team, basically, but they call it a clan.
Right? No, I get that. I don't.
You don't get the need for it.
We're all good at Call of Duty. We're gonna be like, it's just like if we all get good at Call of Duty, we're like, damn, we want to represent SXZBear. That's pretty much what they're doing.
Oh, I get that. I just moving on.
Swiss is racking his brain trying to figure out us dumbass bears. Okay, he's trying. We're very random.
No, like it's I get it. I don't get it. Like I understand. You don't need to explain. But like
to summarize what we're talking about, mod, don't be a dick.
Basically.
Don't be a pervert. Don't be a dick. Be nice to people. People are trying to escape from their reality that might be shittier than yours. Stop being a dick.
Now, if you're gonna mod, like if you make a character to look like your spouse and you're gonna mod it with the naked bodies, cool, whatever. Like that's whatever. Like you know what I mean? Like it looks like my wife.
Get down, or you and your
exactly. Cool, but like don't stream that shit necessarily or record content with it because I think. That in itself is a bit more inappropriate and probably shouldn't be allowed, but we live in a free country. You can do what you got to do. We're not truly free, but we're free enough where you can do some perverted shit online and get away with it. And I'm talking in gaming. Don't do weird perverted shit otherwise. I don't fucking condone that. Okay, so I guess I'll ask you guys this question. If you knew that the game allowed mods and it was, let's say, XYZ mods, you have the list of mods that are allowed in the game, would you still play the game if it had mods you didn't like? Or would you be like, maybe I won't play this one?
Like if we're in the situation where we're looking through Game Pass and right on it, right across in big letters saying modding is available and shit like that.
I might be more willing to try it personally.
Exactly. It depends on the type of game it is. If it's like Call of Duty but with mods, I'm just like, But if we're like Portal with mods, I'm like, okay, let's see what it has to offer.
Now think of this: Portal with mods, but it's got zombies in it, and they just like randomly show up out of random portals.
That would be interesting. See, shit like that.
Yeah.
Harmless,
exactly. And it changes. Like the gameplay mechanics don't change, but the way you play the game definitely changes if there's another variable thrown into the mix.
Yeah, no, I'd be for that.
What about you, Swiss? Swiss is like, fuck it, give me the base game.
Not necessarily. If it had online play and that was its main feature, nope, I'm good. Really not a big fan of online play to begin with.
He also does not care for MMOs.
What I should expect, I'm real good.
Yeah, Swiss is not an MMO guy. Remember that.
Yeah. On the flip side, like, dude, I would love to do some of the Subnautica mods. I'd love to do some of the Pokemon mods that I've seen. Like, that would be fun as shit. I'd love stuff like that.
And again, those are the single player things too. So you get to enjoy the experience yourself, and you're not fucking anybody else over, which is more being a considerate player than a dick player.
And I guess that's a bigger thing for me than I realize.
Yeah.
Even when we play Call of Duty, when we were playing DMZ there a while, I'm the friendly bear. I don't want to mess with you if you don't want to mess with me, whatever. I am that kind of player. I'm not looking to ruin anybody's day. Like I said, I used to play a lot of Borderlands, even after the second one had come out. So it was cool because a lot of times the players that you would get were two types then when you'd play online with Borderlands 1. And that was people who were just starting out because they'd played the first game and wanted to come back and played the second game and wanted to come back and play the first. Or guys who had modded weapons and armor and stuff, which was fine, whatever. It really didn't change anything for you because you guys were playing together.
Yeah.
But I liked going back and helping underleveled players through different stuff. I didn't use modded equipment myself, but like that was always fun for me. So yeah, I'm more a helpful online player than I am a go crap on everybody guy.
I think that just speaks to what we're talking. Like, I guess in general, the consensus is just don't be a fucking dick, especially online. If I hear a little kid, I'm gonna fuck with him because he's a little kid, right? Like, I like kids. I think they're great. Yeah, and insufferable little fuck, I'm gonna fucking shit on him.
Being a Richard.
Yeah, if they're being a fucking dick wagon, I'm gonna shit on them. And if they're just being legit, like decent people, I'll be nice. Like, I'll play Escape from Tarkov. I ran into a 12-year-old the one day. It's nice kid, real respectful. I shot him. He was like, "Oh man, I was trying to do a quest." I was like, "Bro, same, but I gotta kill people. But I'll help you get your quest done. Let's go fucking hunt somebody else down." He was legit. Didn't try to backstab me. And he's like, "Oh, you want this loot?" He always gave me the option to loot first. And then you'll see the videos where the streamers are like, "Ha, I'll help this guy," and then they kill him. Like, what? Why? For views? Your stance on modding and everything for people individually. It's like, if you're okay with modding and being a shitbag, you're going to be okay with being a shitbag to people in the base game. So should we allow modding in its own lobby? Yes. Because then we get rid of them assholes. Holy fuck!
You can be like this guy, where this entire game is a sandbox game. And you can just do what you want, dog.
What the fuck?
Team Fortress 2? No?
I'm so disturbed right now.
What did you do as Floppy Bear? That is fucking hilarious, man. But yeah, it all boils down to just don't be a dick. And I think that's the big problem in the world. Don't be a pumpkin. Don't be a fucking cucumber. Wait, you're blurry.
Don't be
Pickle Rick. I try to be nice to people because there's so much shit in the world. There's people that have killed themselves over online bullies. Like, why do we have to fuck with everybody? Just let people be.
I got to the point in Modern Warfare 2 back in the day. I was playing in my kitchen on a very small TV, and somebody was talking shit about my mama. And I started crying like a bitch, dog.
Nerd.
And see, like, this is where sometimes for me it's cool to be an elder gamer. Gate 3-person teams versus 3-person teams in some of the gameplay and spot battles and stuff. And I'm that guy that will normally stay quiet. I won't turn my mic on for the game, but like, you can hear the other people talking, and like, if I hear a younger kid getting crapped on by other people, I will purposely switch teams. Like, I'm not a great player, but I'm a solid 25 to 30,000 scorer on most of the main maps, so I can definitely tilt a game one way or the other. So I'm that guy that likes switching over, hearing those guys talk crap and dog my partner the whole time, and it's like, that's fine, wait until I go. We'll see how long you guys stick around.
Oh my god, I
like,
think I just met my new wife.
The kid is cool and is like trying to learn stuff and like wants me to talk or something. I normally do. I'll show you the game. What's up, man?
I think that boils down to just you as a human being, though.
You're trying to learn it.
But that speaks to you as a person. Like, you're just a genuinely decent person, and you're not gonna just shit on somebody just to be a fucking dick. You know what I mean? And I think that's what a lot of these kids, that's what they see is online, is people just being fucking condescending assholes, or they're nice for a second, then they'll fuck with them later. I have a real problem is when, like with DMZ, and your teammates get downed and you're trying to clear the area and they start throwing racial slurs at you. Like, first off, shut the fuck up. Second, I'm definitely not helping your ass up now. And I'm going to turn my mic on and tell you how I'm going to fuck your mom. And you're going to have to fucking call me dad. And then I quit the game because I don't care. Oh, dude, it's so, Call of Duty is notorious for that, and I don't understand what is calling me the N-word accomplished for you. Does it make you feel cool? You know what I mean? It's derogatory. You shouldn't fucking be like that. But again,
like, do you feel better now?
Do you feel like a man now? Yeah, and my wife here. Holy fuck! Hey, Fumpy, looking.
Ooh.
Yeah, there it is. So if you guys are listening, Fumpy is now a anime avatar. His bear went on vacation apparently, which is
I'm a fucking schoolgirl now, bitch.
He is a schoolgirl, high schooler, 18 years old, of course, no younger. We're adult bears. That's what Call of Duty is, dog. Pew pew. But for real, like, I think the modding debate all just boils down to, if you're gonna be a fucking dick, then don't do it. I guess.
Don't do it.
Yeah. Oh, Fumpy's back. Welcome back, sir.
Sorry. Yep.
This shit is bananas, dude. All right. Swiss is legit for that, guys.
If you guys are causing
Emotional damage.
You're a dick, and don't do it.
Yeah, don't be a fucking dick, guys. So consensus is consensus is modding is okay as long as you're not a dick. Yeah, don't be a fucking bro.
Don't be a piece of.
Yeah, don't be a shitbag.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Because if you'd be a, you're gonna make me.
And he'll have to be.
Bruh. Bruh.
All right.
Don't be a dick to little kids, guys, especially in a game, because they could be the next great gamer you enjoy watching, but you just gave a bad taste of online play, and they don't ever want to do it again. I do.
The difference between a child loving a game forever and never playing it again.
Oh, dude, I've seen a video on TikTok. One of the guys actually killed himself because the people are bullying him. Like, that's a whole nother topic of being a fucking asshole online. Don't do that either. We think modding's cool. We like boobs, but don't put them in our game, because our kids are going to see it, and then our cubbies are going to be like, "Yo, Dad, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "Mind your business, dude." You know, I got to try to cover up boobs on my monitor. It's not fun. So we'll see you guys in the next one, man. So from Doc, Fumpy, and Swiss, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to Sleuthcast. Catch the Bears every Friday. For more bear entertainment, follow the Bears on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and on YouTube at SXZBear. For gaming content and live streams, catch the Bears on YouTube at SXZBear. Thank you for listening.